Just pull some out. Just out. Bring plenty out. Just on the ground. Just line them up. Use some order. Madam Mimi. Yes. You use your eyes.
In as much as we are interested in facilitating trade in this country, we will not allow Ghana to be safe havens for opioids. And let me tell you that His Excellency the President is personally interested in this matter. On my way here, he called me twice. It tells you how important and critical this particular issue is. And so we have the full support of His Excellency the President. Number one, per our rules and regulations, per our laws, there are only 2 areas, designated areas, for the import and export of medication or drugs, if you like. Tema Port and the Kotoka International Airport. Drugs are not imported through our land borders, and therefore I encourage all the stakeholders, all our security agencies, to confiscate any drugs, even if it is paracetamol, and it's going through our land borders. And the President has also committed that he is going to provide all the logistics it takes for us to effectively fight the influx of opioids in this country. So the law is clear. We are not going to reinvent the wheel. In fact, we are also looking at tightening our regulations regarding transit goods, because usually they hide behind transit goods. This is believed to be going to Niger. And last night, I was in talks with the minister responsible for foreign affairs. We are contacting the Niger government to know whether or not they have okayed such a consignment. Even if they have, we will not allow our ports to be a transit point for illegal or unauthorized drugs. And so at this point, we will take safe custody of the consignment we have impounded, and we will swiftly move to court for order for its proper disposal. We include all agencies, and you agree with me that this fight is multi-sectorial. The NACO on board, FDA, customs, everybody. And anybody who will find himself in this particular issue or matter, we will deal with the person. I've asked the whereabouts of the exporters or the importers, and very soon I'll be updated on their current status. And so we want to encourage all of you, the public, to give us the information as and when you pick them. Without information, there's less we can do. We will do our best. The logistics will be provided. We will open our eyes. But we encourage you to also give us the tip-offs. From time to time, we'll be embarking on raids. We need your full cooperation, because this can destroy our country, especially the youth. The effects of such opioids are very, very detrimental to the productivity of this country. And therefore, I encourage all of you to assist us. The fact that we have confiscated, we are going to delve into the matter. And then we'll also be updating the public as and when necessary. I thank you for the opportunity.
If Ghana is not the destination, it's not just fair that you'd have to consult with the Niger government and get it to them if that is the final destination. I mean, obviously.
These are opioids that there's nowhere in the world. And in fact, when we check the labels, there are no, manufacturers on the labels. They are unauthorized. They are illegal. It has never been authorized by any country. So we cannot be a transit point for unauthorized drugs. So once we have impounded it, we are moving per our laws. We are going to court. Get the order for its safe destruction or disposal, but we'll be in talks with our for the sake of future, and then constantly we see how we deploy other means to stem the tide of the influx of opioid in our country.
Many say the BBC reporters are really awakening your spirit now to do this in the glare of the public. What will be your reaction to that?
Well, behind the scene, our security agencies have been doing a fantastic job. Let me acknowledge. After all, I was not here myself to impound this. We have the NACOC on board, we have the FDA on board, the customs, they are cooperating. Except that it needs that political drive. They themselves cannot call a press conference. If, FDA will talk, they will seek the clearance from their minister or any higher authority. And so it doesn't mean that they were sleeping on the job. But I can agree that it has also, awakened all of us to develop more interest, to the extent that the president himself called for a meeting on this matter. And as I've already indicated, on my way here, he's already calling for updates. And he's already engaged his colleagues, head of state in the sub-region on this particular matter. So it's an issue we are very serious about. It doesn't mean that we don't want to facilitate trade. Therefore, henceforth, we'll be very, 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 very keen on transit goods. And nobody should misconstrue it to be, anti or anti-facilitation of trade. It is for the interest of the nation.
Lastly, what could be the cost of these consignments we're talking about here?
Well, I'm told it's around 20 million, okay? I'm told the value is around 20 million Ghana cedis. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
About the importer at the moment, as I speak to you now, is scanty, but it is not difficult to assess. And from here, we are going to delve into that as much as possible. Because the person is not a Ghanaian, because, Ghana is not the final destination, it has to do with diplomacy as well. So we have to handle it ourselves. But we will not relent on our ours at all.
Thank you.